As we ride in downtown, you can see people are working out. Normally on a Saturday, you can't drive very quickly through here to get to Lenox Mall. The streets are empty. People are sheltering in place. We are quarantined doing COVID-19, or better known as the coronavirus. The streets are empty here in Atlanta. Very few places are open. You can go and get food, you can go and get groceries. How often have you seen this road this empty on a Saturday? People trying to work out, people trying to stay healthy, just trying to get out the house. This is definitely a lesson learned. People who have never been through anything like this before, which really none of us have, the year 2020 will never be forgotten. It's a quiet place. Shelter in place. Again, a quiet place. Makes you reflect on all the things you took for granted. Every time you stepped out of the house, every time you saw somebody you loved, now you can't get to them. You need to stay where you are. And hopefully this thing will start to taper off, so we can get back to normal. Here again, downtown Atlanta on a Saturday. Nobody rushing to get to Lenox. Nobody rushing to get to Phipps. No need to rush. No shopping is going on. Restaurants are only deliver only, pick up. And again, people are getting exercise, trying to get out of the house before the four walls close in on them. Nobody has ever seen Atlanta this quiet before. Malls are closed.
Yep. Malls are closed. Very empty, quiet, quarantine.
You see people just paying attention to things they used to take for granted. Nordstrom's. Nothing. Closed. Parking lot is empty.
That's a nice building.
You want a parking space at Nordstrom's now? You can get one. Even the cranes aren't moving. Everything is silent. One of the most busiest places is JP Morgan Chase. One of the prettiest buildings in Atlanta. Everything is quiet. As I said, 2020 we'll never forget. Curbside pickup at Nordstrom's. Unbelievable. But have you seen Lenox Road this easy to ride down? There's Phipps. All quiet. Y'all miss Saks Fifth Avenue. Think about all the money you're saving. Back at it again. Place is closed down. One of my favorite places, TD Ameritrade. If y'all not in the stock market now, you're missing out on a grand opportunity. As we roll down the street, people on their bikes, people walking. Not knowing when this is going to end. But again, we've never seen this before. Hotels, the Grand Hyatt, empty. Places just closed. No shopping going on. Curbside pickup at the restaurants. Only people making money are the drive-thrus and your grocery stores. All y'all shopping online, I guess getting ready for the summer, hoping it's gonna be over with. Schools are closed, colleges are closed. Hopefully they'll be back open in the fall. As I said, as we ride down Lenox, very, very quiet. Makes you wonder when you see these movies and people be talking about zombies and the apocalypse. Whoever thought we'd be living through our version of the apocalypse? They're in their houses, playing games, trying to find a way to keep themselves occupied. Online churches. You know, church was one place we could go, fellowship with one another. But now we have to fellowship online. Airlines are just 30% capacity. Nobody's flying. Nobody's going anywhere. Cruise ships. Who want to get on a cruise ship? After seeing how they treated those people, it's pretty sad. I can tell you one thing, you don't have to worry about me ever talking about getting on a cruise ship. good. They're talking about trying to reconfigure airplanes now where there's space between people. Nobody's going to want to sit right next to somebody else. So even if they find a vaccine and therapeutics for this virus, who really wants to catch it after seeing how many people have died and how it affects your lungs? It's really sad. But we as Americans are strong and we will make it through this. It will be just another crisis we'll look back on and say we had to go through it, and we came out the other end stronger than we ever have. You got to keep your mind, your mental, your physical, and your financial straight. Hopefully you are learning something, new skills. Also getting some rest. Sometimes God does things to make us slow down. Because we're always traveling 1,000 miles an hour. We never want to miss out on anything. We think if we're not out doing something, we're missing out on something. And I can tell you right now, you're learning that when God wants to stop something, He'll stop it. He'll slow it all down. And hopefully you're getting closer to Him. Read your Bible. Pray in the morning. Pray at night. Talk to your family on FaceTime, Zoom, whatever it may be. But when we do come out of this, if you own a business, you're going to have to find a brand new way to service your customers. People are going to want to be treated differently. They're going to want to be fed differently. When you go to a restaurant now, who wants to wait an hour knowing that you're going to be packed in like sardines? And it don't take but one person in that room to cough or to sneeze to make everybody sick. But again, it's not all bad news. People should be getting lots of rest. Rest in your mind, rest in your body. You can see the skyline. Clouds and sky are clear. That just tells you all that smog and stuff that we get when we're driving around, polluting the air, has burned off. Look how clear the sky is. Last time you saw the skies in Atlanta this clear. This is it. It's not much out here. People on their bikes. It's something we'll never forget. Again, the earth needed a recharge. People needed to slow down. Also makes you think all the stuff that you waste money on that you don't need as you go forward. And yes, most of you will get right back to the same thing. Shopping at Gucci and Louis, spending all your money, living paycheck to paycheck. But have you really missed it? I mean, really? Nothing wrong with having nice things, but how much money do we waste on too much stuff? Non-essential. I bet we know what the word essential means now. Food, water, and shelter over your head. Downtown Atlanta. The things you notice when you're not in a hurry. Somebody found a safe place to pop a tent and sleep.
All ye that labor
and a heavy labor. Solidarity. Whole line of ambulance and first responders. We don't think this is serious, people. It's serious. All about the first responders and the people on the front line. Flashes and blinking lights on. All about the first responders. May God bless them. Go through this quarantine and shelter in place. You have people who are working, cannot do that. They are putting their lives on the line for us every day. They are called healthcare workers, first responders, people on the front line. Do your part. Shelter in place, people.